Alright, y'all, what's good? What's good? As you know, I got my first video blog book review, and this blog is on how to take a book review, how to react, how I reacted. I ain't gonna tell, say this is how I react is the only way to react, but I'm just gonna tell you how I react or reacted, and I try to react in the future. So that's where I'm at. But what's that? I got a spot on there. Oh, running through the bushes. Anyway, gotta check my wardrobe while I'm on set. I got my first video blog review, and it was to my book, Welcome to Boss Ladies Planet. Just got it last week. I posted it up once. I'm gonna probably post it up again. I'm gonna upload it on my YouTube page. It was really cool. I got 3.75 stars out of 5 stars, which is probably like how I did in school. A little bit below a 80, maybe a low 80, a low B or a high C. That was my average in school and high school. C plus man. Anyway, it was cool. Now I have a few reviews. I don't have hundreds. I have a few reviews on Amazon and other parts of the internet, and I even have reviews on my films, which are a lot more than on books, or at least they came a lot faster in books. And there were professional reviewers that did my movies, whereas I don't have. This was probably my first professional book review. I don't count the book reviews that you pay people to do, because I think that may be more for marketing and promotion. I don't think that they will trash you if you aren't good. I like the genuine, 100% book reviews that, you can send your book, but they may not review it. Or the ones that just find your books off the internet and decide to review them. I think what's cool is, if they don't really like your book, they don't review it. And if they really hate it, they may review it. But most of the time, if they're not feeling it, they're not really going to do a book review on it. So that said, even if you get a review, you already made it through the first round of checks. I know people that don't finish books that they don't like. They're not enjoying it, they'll stop. I haven't really done that because I've already made a decision to read a book when I buy it or when I start reading it. So I kind of feel obligated at that point to finish a book. But for book reviewers, for them to review your book and push through it and finish it, wow, that's a good thing. And with Welcome to Boss Ladies Planet, that and my other book, my zombie book, they don't have any reviews. And I mean printed reviews on Amazon. I've had people come up and ask me about Welcome to Boss Ladies Planet. Is there going to be a sequel? The way the ending of the book leaves you, it's definitely room for it, although it's a complete story. And Rashida, man, some people have told me I read that book in a day. I enjoyed it so much. And I want to say, how come you don't write these things down? Because I remember the books that I read in a day, I certainly love those books. It's like eating food quick, you know what I'm saying? So, sometimes with me, the books that I struggle with are books that take me a long time to read. I'll be like, oh my God. Or even, the part of the book that I enjoy, I'm reading it fast. Once I'm starting, I got familiarity with the characters. I don't have to remember anybody. It's the same dude as before. I'm running, boom, let's go. But so anyway, that's just the preempt for me getting the review. Now, how do you accept a review? Well, you know, books are like your children. People ask me all the time, yo, what book should I read? Which one of your books do you recommend? I personally can't answer that question. You know, my newborn has a special energy. So whatever last book I wrote, that's a little bit of curiosity to see what people want to say. You know, I don't have any reviews on it. It's relatively new. So I'm always going to hit you with that first book, you know, pow. You know, this is the one I just wrote, my latest joint. But to be fair to all of my books, I really don't know. Now, I write in a variety of subgenres of sci-fi. I write dark horror, light horror. I write military sci-fi. I've got some pirate stories. I got some robot stories, time travel, post-apocalypse is what I'm writing now. What else? Man, and anything else that may pop up, all right? So I got some stuff. So what I like to do is with people, I say, yo, what do you like? You know, if you like zombies, boom, this is for you. If you like ghost stories, this is a little hardcore. I even have urban fiction, so I throw my Gold Digger Killer novelization up in there, you know, and say, yo, if you like urban, you can't get no more urban than this. It's some Lorena Bobbitt, you know, serial killer stuff, you know. So that's how I do it. I'll return the question with a question, and then based on their answer, that's when I recommend a book, you know. Or maybe I may see something on them that may, you know, if you like conspiracy theorists, you may like Harlem Shake, something like that. But either way, I can't really choose just, hey, you know, I like a book. What book do you recommend? Any of them. They're all books that have had edited, battle-tested. You know, some review better than others, but there people like each one of them. So there's no book that I have that people like, yo, that book is trash. So haven't had that, luckily. However, now with movies, sheesh. My first movie, Holla If I Kill You, my comedians are so hard on me, you know, that I didn't think it was good. Many of them were so hard on me, they didn't even see it. And then when they saw it, they was like, oh, snap, this is good. There's comedians in the movie that to this day haven't seen the movie, and it came out in Hollywood Video all over the country. I even screened it, but I didn't have the confidence to put it in film festivals. So that was, you know, that was on me. You know, I was scared to even get it reviewed. Now, since my second movie and I've, you know, let it sit, I was like, yo, it's a really good movie, because I've seen some trash movies have people's respect. And I'm like, yo, y'all like that dead scene? Y'all like that medium acting? Oh my God, you know. And my acting isn't like incredible, but Holla If I Kill You was a moving story. There's no dragging parts in it. And Gold Digger Killer is like all me, you know, it's my action. You know, there's a sentence in there that may be draggy, but after that, it's, you know, not killings all the time, but definitely moving in different scenes and setups and stuff like that. That's how I write. So when I got Gold Digger Killer reviewed, it was good and medium at the same time. Nobody trashed it. I got one trash review, and by the time I got the trash review, the movie had been out like 8 years, and I was trying to re-release it. So at the time, it was out of context. No excuses for it, because the reviewer looks trash because of it. No doubt. But what happened with Gold Digger Killer is it came out on Warner Brothers, and nothing wrong with it coming out on Warner Brothers, and it did it because probably the title, probably I met some people that just helped me hook it up. The subject matter might have helped it out, but it's a low budget movie, and it could have gone with Maverick, York, some of the Image, some of the other medium budget movie distributors at the time, and then people might have said, oh wow, it's a good low budget movie. But being up there with the Warner Brothers, it's a top shelf. They do theatrical releases. The expectations are higher. And what happened was, when people reviewed it, they didn't know what the budget was, and they reviewed it like that. And it's definitely not a theatrical movie. Maybe a thematic film festival, no doubt, but for theatrical release, I wouldn't have done it. And I didn't do it. It came out straight to video, just like the rest of the movies. So when people reviewed it and then they found out, it was made for under a certain budget, under $50,000, micro budget, right? They gave it a different review. And for people that accepted it for what it was definitely classic. So now I'm waiting on this third movie, Death Pledge, which I didn't even send out for reviews just because I'm crunched for time. It took a long time to make the movie, and we really have to get it out. And I don't have the luxury of doing 2 years of film festivals before it's released, because film festivals and reviews take time. So I don't have the time to do that. But book reviews, oh my God, this book review, 3.75 stars. It was cool because I'm just, rarely have I even had a chance to talk to people who've read the book, other than being at film comic book conventions, and many times they're rushed and they're not prepared to talk about it. So this was a cool conversation, and I was like, yo, dude got the whole film. He got the whole story, and that's his opinion of it. He gave, some opinions on certain characters, things that I needed to do, things that he liked. I like that. It's like feedback, I don't know why people get offended by reviews. A good review is a thorough review. Now, if people trash it and they can support their claims, hey, you still got to give them props for reviewing it and own it. If nobody understands your film or everybody or your story, and everybody feels the same about it, you got work to do. You got to clean it up. But again, you got people to look at it. You got people to read it. And that is priceless. You understand? So you're doing something right. You just got to fill in the blanks, and hopefully in the reviewer they've told you what those blanks are. Sometimes an excellent "you ain't do nothing wrong" review is worse because you don't know what you need to improve on, and you don't know what you did that was right. And you may, I don't know anybody that's written a book that they was like, yo, perfect. There's nothing that can be improved. Many times that there's things that can be tweaked, but you're saying to yourself, there's no need to do all of that because it's already banging. Now that's different than saying, there's no tweaks that could possibly be made. I hope I get that good, I get to the level where, wow, the sun is really in it. I get to the level where I'm just satisfied where the story is. I'm impressed. I can't sometimes I feel if I change any more, it'll mess it up, or I'll end up writing it again, and it's good enough. People are going to enjoy it. It's a good story. I don't even know any perfect stories. I love V for Vendetta. I'm probably sure I would change something, something in that could be changed. It is what it is. Perfection is subjective. So anyway, I thank my reviewer. I actually friended him on Facebook. The review is on YouTube. I would love for him to review some more of my books. He did a good job. Now, Did he give me 5 out of 5 stars? No, but he did do a good job. So I'm not upset. I embrace it. I would love, if you're a reviewer out there, you want to review one of my books, I'm more than happy. Shoot, I'll send you promotional material. You know what I'm saying? All that other good stuff. All right. Touch base with you later. Peace out.